All right, thank you, Rue. Welcome aboard. Rue, what's happening out there? You got some greenbacks today, huh? What just happened here? There we go. All right. Had to try to slip in there with Rory Powers, but I couldn't quite figure it out here. Have Chat GPT open trying to give me some advice and guidance, but I couldn't quite get it. So we'll try to, might have to buy some software. Maybe Streamlabs is what it's offering up as the software. If you know any, let me know. Let me know a good streaming software if anybody knows of one. We just want to get, 2 or 3 people on the broadcast at one time. I'd love to trade against somebody right over here. Somebody right here, right in the corner. And we'll have a little trading contest. Whoever can create the best strategy to make the most money in an hour or so right here online, I think would be pretty fun. So let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. Got this early bird here running on the 8 Unarenko here. Woo. A little bit of a chop zone today. Yeah. One nice little move. ES is being patient, though. This is the one to be trading right now. See if we got any positions open on the ES. All right, Mark, good morning. You got that GC rolling? Did you get that one loaded up? The let's see how it's doing. Okay, good. Keep me up to speed if you come up with some good settings for it. It's not on my leaderboard today, so it must be getting beat so far. Liquid gold. Well, that's liquid gold. Oh, it's the numero uno down right now. It's down 1,300 on my machine. Oof. Got some bad mojo first off there, right? Sorry there, Mark. Hopefully it'll turn around for us. Gold was making some big moves, but it's kind of slowing down now. Right around that 3,900. Right around 3,900. I don't think it's hit 4,000 yet. Anybody know? No, doesn't look like it on my chart. Anybody see gold hit? Rue, you probably know, don't you? You trading it, Rue? Someone was asking us a question, try to give a little bit of demonstration on what it would, because trying to answer some of the questions that we get through email are a little bit tough when you really, are easier if we have the chart in front of us. So his question was, and the reason I thought of it is because right here's a great example. We took a long trade on a red candle right here. We took a signal C long entry, and that's what it was actually that he sent in as a screenshot of almost something exactly like this. It said signal C long. And for us, or me, that's a premium signal because we have alignment with the 50 still. So we're still in, the structure of the trade. We're in alignment with trend, basically. But it looks like a bad trade because you got red candles, which is true. I mean, I'm not going to dispute that. But so what we do have a setting in here that can get you what you're looking for. We have a confirmation setting in the strategy parameters. So I wanted to pop that open real quick and show you what that is. So if you just don't like this, you hate it, you're like, why did it take a long trade? It's a red candle, like it doesn't make any sense to you. There's a setting in here. So go to the we'll edit this strategy right here. It's got a signal C entry. So I'm just going to open the strategy parameters and show you we have a confirmation requirement. We call it a delay in each one of the signals. So in the case of the signal C, again, the signal C is a stochastic oscillator, so it's really right at the 50 line of relative strength of the index here. So where price is finds that happy medium and then passes. And what we look for is market structure. So to come down but market structure still be in your direction. So then when it pops back up, you enter the trade. But if you want to delay that a couple of bars, each one of these is a bar. So for trading the 30 range, it would be 1 bar if I put 1 here. So it's going to wait 1 bar for all this information to be true before it enters the trade. You can put 2 bars, you can put 4 bars. On our Mac truck, we have 4 bars of delay that we wait on the 20 Unorenco before we enter that trade. So we do use this, and then in your case, you would probably want to put, I'd say for that candle that you were showing us, it appeared to be, I think it was a 8 Unorenco from my memory. With that one, you'd probably want to have at least 2 probably bars, but for sure, if you had 1 or 2, that would probably for sure be I'll say the candle would turn in your direction before it entered the trade. What it does too is it also filters out, I'll say bad trades a little bit too. So if there's not enough confirmation with the trade, on two, 3 candles, still all the other stuff isn't true. Say one thing goes false, boom, it won't even enter. So it's another way to give yourself a little more time. Got the ES star running on my my funded account from Tradeify. So I flipped over a eval account to a funded account today. So I have the ES star, and I was running the early bird on it, but it's getting shook out a little bit here on the NQ. So I settled it down for a minute, let the market kind of figure out how to digest the news that it had earlier. I was watching CNBC, and it didn't seem like the news was anything specific. I think new home sales coming out. I think that's going to be the big one if it didn't come out already. Mark, it looks like my ES Star bot took a loser today so far. It's down 316. Man, my RJs took a loser too. Very unusual. They took a loser. And my Star Drone's down, and it's down big in this trade. It's in a big trade right now, but it's down. It's down big here. It caught a signal A entry going short. We'll see. The NQ is not looking super strong, so I don't doubt that one may come back to the VWAP here. we'll see. The NQ's kind of marching still. It's got a nice little trend line being built here. Kind of off the 10 o'clock. Had a nice move right there to 130 almost. Ooh. Momentum's building to the upside again. See if we hit another higher high. That might take us out here soon. I turned it on at a little different time with my Tradeify funded account here, so I guess it's not in the trade yet. Mine may take a long trade coming off this this move right here if it continues. Early bird jumped in. Seeing a lot of momentum going north. Oops. Sheesh. Hey, thanks, Duke. Appreciate that. Yeah, there's a ton of settings in here. I can't possibly get to them all personally. Like all the different settings that I do. Like last night, I was trying to figure out, okay, what is the ultimate, right? Every time is the ultimate recipe. So I messed with this early bird right here. I was hopeful. So this one is pretty sweet, Duke. This little feature, let me share this one with you. So if you set that signal A to fire off back to back, it will exit trades for you too. So for example, on this, and it's just really super duper hard to see because this this chart, this thing takes so many trades. I just want to try to get to this B long trade right here because I'm really more interested in showing you the close right up here. So this one took it was a B long entry right here, but in the strategy parameters, I have it where it can take a signal A and it can exit the other trade. So as price pulls back, now this new signal A gets built and it exits out of the trade. So it's another smart stop feature that really tries to help you from the pullbacks, because we know pullback is part of the game. That's a big part of the game. That is the game. So here it closed this this trade too. It was in a short trade here, but as price started running back up, you know, it exited the trade, and then now it's in a you know, a trend trade. But it's a whiplash setup. So if the market's not moving, extending far enough, it can cost you. But I think there's a holy grail out there somewhere. I think there's some ultimate settings that are like, this thing just makes thousands of dollars every day, you know, every day. Every day. So close. So close. Okay, still got Taya up here. Boy, he's trying. He's made himself on the leaderboard several times since, but he has not cracked that egg. And we've sold quite a few, and I haven't seen anybody climb up the leaderboard yet. I was wondering if I have it toggled on right. Um, you know, getting lucky is part of trading too. So I was surprised. I don't see anybody on the leaderboard yet. We'll go ahead and fire up our funded account now. See if we can get some action going from the early bird right here. Yeah, Duke, let me open it up and show you exactly what I'm talking about. It's a really clever little feature. I even forgot about it until I was messing with it doing this strategy last night, and I had it on there and I was like, why did it exit? What the heck? And I was like, oh shoot, I have the signal A trade back to back enabled. So this little feature right here is a really cool feature. It exits when it also sees the opposing, as price starts to pull back and now the gear is dropping, it'll then exit the trade for you. So that's the trade signal back to back in the signal A. When you have that on and then price jumps back, it yanks you out. Don't let you stay in the feed trough as much as you want. Oh, good info there, Duke, huh? Yeah, we'll see if there's anything we can add that we're already working with. It's very similar. When I saw RJ's Discord message and Savvy's, I was, that's where we got it from. I mean, it's the same. It's the same stuff. Savvy's working with our software. Same. Doing it for different equity, different instruments. Similar stuff here, though. We've got this. Got this. Man, I built all those iBots on the other machine, the R&D last night, and it tripped up. So I'm missing Sergio again. I need to share with him what I did and why it's not working, unfortunately. Man, I was on a roll. I had like 4 of them set up and they were all working, so I keep digging into and see if I can figure it out, but when he gets back, we'll see. Okay, we got the NASDAQ right behind me. It's up 70 points, 0.28%. Show you how to get qualified to get into that $1,000 opportunity right here. If you beat the system, trade this $2,000 intraday trailing drawdown account. One mini on the NQ, ES, whatever you prefer. Try to get up to $6,000 in one trading session. Not easy. Not easy. But if you do, you can earn $1,000 off us. Limit 5 accounts, please. I don't want to go under 5 grand underwater each day with one person. That would be that's a tough pill to swallow. But we'll let you give 5 a try there. If you don't like to try to swing for the fences, you can do a more measured pace prop account. We have the 50Ks for 29 bucks. Best deal going right now. I looked around. Apex, I believe, and maybe someone can help me here. I believe Apex is back up. I don't know. What anybody know? Are they what their price is again? It's always hard to keep track. I don't like to change that much. That's they change it a lot. I think it's when I looked 2 days ago, I think it was back up to $50 or $60, maybe more. That's why I bought a Tradeify one for 50. Man, that was the best deal I could find. The Beelnox went up. Getting some weather out here on the coast. She's a screaming and a hollering out there. All right, NQ is really settling down around this 25-100 range here for us. See what's going to happen here in the next few minutes. We're flatlined a little bit. Our ES is starting to turn the corner here. See if the NQ can pull off this higher high, or if that might be just about the end of the story. Pretty good VWAP mean excursion straight, mean reversion trade here. We've got our 20 Unorenko lined up for long entries on the NQ right now still, I believe. Kind of use our 20 Unorenko as our market structure. So when this is a green, when I'm looking at my 20 Unorenko candle, and the 50 solid line is green, that gives us indication that things are going good for us. See, we're right on the mix right there, though. Everything's right here. This is the sweet spot right now. The dashed one is our 15 moving average, and it's starting to flutter now. Looks like we're going to start going to the downside. Taking a move to the downside on the NQ here. My leaderboard is running my scalper bots numero uno, followed by my scalper leapfrog drone. Steven drone's above water. And we got a long trade now. Building a little momentum. We got a green 20 Unorenko trend line. Oops. Try to get in the mix here. The early bird is looking at this for market structure, but it's playing off this chart, off the 20 Unirenko. I'm sorry, off the 8 Unirenko is where it's trading off from. Looks like a stair climber going up a little bit here. When we start getting a nice trend line like that, good entries are right at the 50. So right down there, another nice entry, because if you kind of look back at history, you start to see that they bounce off or, back in and out of that 50 moving average. Here it comes back down to touch it. These are nice entry points right down here to try to get an extension. It can pile you under too, though. We use all technicals though here, so it's hard to catch that trade. That's a signal C entry, the pull back and go. A little bit of low volume here. A little bit rough for a Friday. Starting to see our ES start to pull back some on the 4 Unirenko is what I'm looking at, is a 4 Unirenko chart on the ES on the left. Oh, shoot. Forgot to mention that any signals or trading opportunities that I show here today are for educational and demonstrational purposes only. Me or my team, we're not financial advisors. Please reach out to a licensed financial advisor before you take any trades. Forget about that one. Okay, we got our signal, our ES star starting to come back into range here. We're down $700. If this NQ rolls over, that trade's looking like it's back in play. Price held up at 25,100. Had a stiff breeze in its back there. We're in on the funded account too. Let's go switch it over here. Took two contracts on the M&Q on the funded account with a signal D entry. We have a signal D entry. Came from Dan. Dan out there. Thank you, Dan, if you're with us today. Dan went ahead and shared a entry that he has worked on for years, and we set it up as well. It's a pullback. It's a similar. It's pullback into the 15, and then just the tail. So it was very specific, but we set it up too. Shared it with him. He was hoping that we could automate it. We did it. Sergio did it. Me and my mouse in my pocket. That's how I get everything done, is my mouse. All right, we got the ES starting to pull back now. Yeah, Dan helped us create a signal D entry. And signal D is what just entered right here on this trade. I was messing with a new strategy last night. I called it the early bird because it's in entries really early, and it's running on this 8 Unarenko. This particular entry, it goes down and it has to meet a couple of conditions. One is that it has to be crossing the 50 and the 15, and it has to be, in this case, a green candle. So it was a green candle coming off both the 15 and the 50. So it had alignment, so it took the entry. So that's the signal D entry, and it's in your strategy parameters also. Again, it's hard to do so many entries and, trial so many things. So if you want to, create some like I do or whatever, and you catch one that's super good entry, whatever, or even trade management, let us know. All right, we're starting to build in volume now. We hit a 2,000 contract a minute right there, 2,200. That's a great contracts per minute for us. We like what's going on here on the NQ. We think our ES trade's in trouble now. I'll show you where that signal D entry is. I'm going to open that early bird that I created, and I'll just kind of show you the settings. So it's running on this this NQ over here. And I'm going to go open it. I'm going to load it. It's an NQ8U early bird. Down here in the strategy settings. So I'm making sure that we have alignment of trend. So this is our higher time frame that we're looking at to make sure that we have at least a higher time frame to validate that we're, directionally we're going the right direction. This is our higher time frame alignment. And then down here, so this one again, I said is very aggressive. It's signal A, B, C, and D. And on signal D entry, this is the one I'm talking about. So I have a couple requirements here, but its main requirement to enter is that it has to be, the candle body has to be on the 15 and the 50 for it to enter. So it had a couple of requirements there. Okay, we got a nice trade here. This trade now has the smart stop 3 engaged, so it made it over the 80 tick requirement. Let's make sure of that. So we've got a smart stop in here built into the trade management. So there's 81 ticks. So we might exit on a smart stop now, as long as price makes it up 80 ticks away from where we buy it at. Then the smart stop engages. In this case, it's going to engage on this little dash green line. We call that our 15 moving average. And if that goes red, we're out of it. It'll exit the trade for us. So kind of price protection right there for me. Got a $75 trade in the funded account here. We got a mismatch, though, between the ES and the NQ. They're out of sync. Very unusual. One of them will win the tug of war and drag the other one with it. Who's going to win? Who's going to win the battle here? uh, just put out a little poll. Kind of curious today. How's you guys' P&L out there? And I said so far, because it's always a moving target. If you're a trader, your money's in motion, right? I'd be a banker if my money was sitting around. I'm a trader, got my money spinning everywhere. Looks like the ES is trying to win this battle. It's being sticky, trying to pull back. All right, we got 50-50. Someone's happy, someone's mad. Hey, you know what? The funniest thing is with trading is we're taking someone else's money, basically. It's not like we're producing anything here that's of significant value, right? I mean, I used to be in manufacturing where we made stuff every day. We made a shitload of stuff every day, everywhere I've worked. So now it's not so the same. Not gonna make it, is it, Jeff? It looks like it was gonna give it a shot, man. Wow, what a climb, though. These little pullbacks are so normal, so it's hard to tell. It's still got the VWAP well above where it was yesterday. This yellow dash line on my chart is the VWAP. Look like it took a little leg up again. Hate that I got caught in a darn short trade here. Looks like I would rather be long. We're long on the funded account on the NQ. We got a $69 trade right now, trying to get 70. So when you get a funded account, you don't really need to break the bank every day. You can run a couple of micros and have fun with it. Over leverage, that's numero uno account killer. Yeah, it's so easy to do, and I've killed a shitload, just so you know. A whole pile full of them. Had to even buy a company to build them because I use so many. We're now building accounts for you if you guys want one. We got a couple extras that we're building because they are fun. They are fun, and it is a challenge like golf. It's the same story for me. I can be good at it for 5 minutes and then just suck. Just like, what the hell? Are you serious kind of thing? But here we go, folks. We got the technicals all lined up now for us. We're going long on the NQ. We're marching to 25 150 again, I think. Again, got a smart stop engaged here on this trade, so we're not really flying blind. I know it looks like I'm flying blind, but she's attached right here to this little dash green line, and it'll exit for me if price pulls back too far. So I don't really need to get too anxious, because that is a normal thing, is to get anxious and want to like go grab that money before someone else takes it, you know. So this momentum-based trailing stop is a really nice feature. All the big dogs would use it. Lance B, who does a lot of videos now online, and I watch him. He said he lived and died by the trailing stop, momentum-based trailing stop. He had to calculate and do it all manually, but I'm sure he has a lot of automation too. Give me a break. But anyways, he was mentioning it in a video the other day, and I was like, whew. Yeah, that's a really important feature, because every trade goes up and it goes down. Like, why fight the down? Don't fight the down. Don't fight the down. And we got a $125 trade now. NQ marching nicely north. We're looking at an 8 Uniranko candle here. The NQ is going to grab the ES by the shorts and say, get your ace up here. Let's go. We're going to the moon. We got some all-time highs to go get. It's Friday, they said. Let's go. Jeffrey, what do you trade out there? My other computer, I have the gold nugget. The gold nugget's up the GC15 range, Mark, not the 4U. The 15 range that I put out a couple of weeks ago is doing pretty good today. That one's a signal A entry. Okay, we caught a nice long entry on the NQ here. We got our momentum-based trailing stop tied in, so we're protected a bit here. The momentum-based trailing stop comes back, so just on an NQ, just if you're curious, I can show you exactly, which is really cool, but I just kind of tell you too, on the NQ, if you're up, it's about $300. So if you're up 300, which is 60 ticks, if you're up 300, I engage this momentum-based trailing stop, because that's the amount that it takes for that 15, typically, to turn around and then exit the trade. Nice move, Jeff. 25.80. Nice move. Where are you exiting? Do you have an exit in mind? Holy schmoly. We got some news must have just hit. Something just cranked up. So good thing I had a momentum-based trailing stop there. It saved the bacon a little bit. Not really. Not really. That was a whiplash there. I don't know if you guys saw that. That thing was it snapped. That was a big order block transfer right there. letting off a little steam. One contract, Jeff? Man, that's technical. That's technical, Jeff. Nice indicator, huh? Beautiful. A nice call coming off from 80 right there. Caught it right here, right at the bottom. Almost at the bottom. All indications are still up here. ES is being stubborn, though. It's not budging hardly, is it? ES just isn't budging. It's not believing all this hype that the NQ's on. You guys just saw that liquidation of contracts right there. Someone just blew them out. They gave up. Only uses price. Okay. We took another long trade there. There's the pullback and go. There's a signal C entry. So we got got a green and green. We're running an 80 tick stop here. We're running 80 tick stop. So that's 20 points. 20 points on the NQ. That's a nice buffer zone. Again, I look at a lot of data looking at. So typically, you know, every trade has opportunity, but a lot of these NQ trades can come back 80 ticks, $400, no problem, without even batting an eyelash and go the other way. $80 ticks is $400 a trade. Try to do a 3-to-1 here at Right Line Trading. Try to get you set up for success here so you can make a little bit of cash. Try to get all your strategies set so you can maximize the opportunity. Oh, ran into my time here. We got David Wise coming up, trading options here for us. Tell you what, he had a dang dinger yesterday. What a beauty. Man, he is on a roll. If anybody even thinks about trading and loves trading and you want to learn how to trade options, he trades them every day and he sends out these beautiful trades. You can get them free for 2 weeks if you'd like, and just kind of paper trade them if you want and just see what it would look like in a real brokerage account. And it's a real deal. $2 profit on the CIEN. I don't even know who that is. $140 calls bought for $1,300. $2 profit. Way to go, David. Boom, shakalaka. All right, guys, have a great day. Good luck trading. We'll see you tomorrow. Oh, no, hold up. It's Friday. we'll see you guys Monday. All right, good luck trading. Hopefully we can get this little bumper here, and ES is stuck. So we'll see. This one might drag me down, but we'll have to wait till next week to find out. See you guys. Have a great weekend.